Is that
buffalo.
a buffalo? There's
Male buffalo. This is not female one.
that's a
Male
male, yeah.
buffalo. And then Nepali people, generally, some people from some caste, they kill it, you know,
Okay.
and then they eat its meat.
So the buffalo you can eat, but not the cow.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and I'm understanding that.
We Nepali people do not kill cow because the cow is our national animal. We worship the cow.
Oh, yes.
You know,
Oh, we're going up here. Well, this is a really nice walk for the students. Very safe, very low traffic, especially early or in the morning.
our students come walking from their home, and then we believe that if they walk, their health might be good.
Absolutely.
They can learn better. You know, they can improve their learning if they walk.
Well, I think that's true for everyone, right?
But-
It's
but,
just so good for
but,
humans.
Walking is the compulsion, you know.
Absolutely. What is the elevation here?
Elevation, exactly, I have not calculated, so I need to see in Google and then I'll tell
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna guess we're at least 5,000 feet,
Maybe-
5 to
maybe
8,000 feet,
I think so.
a mile above the
I think
ocean.
so,
Yeah, sea
yeah.
level.
Yeah. Our school teachers are living here.
School teachers live here.
Yeah, yes, come.
They come from probably faraway communities.
Far away from this place.
Okay.
Inside.
Yes, let's go inside and check it out. Okay. So they live with their family members.
One of them.
So this is the wife of one of the
She is
teachers.
the wife of our science teacher.
Oh, wonderful.
And she has three children, and then they also go to our school and they are learning now.
That's so
And
perfect.
then she is from the south part of our country, from Tarai, you know Tarai.
Yeah, that's
South
far.
part. Eight
Eight teachers.
Some
Okay.
of them have their family as well. Some
One.
children.
Yeah. You know, and the air is so clean up here. It's so
clean, but
so
weather is
nice, quality of
not clear
life.
today.
Now, with I want to talk about this real quick. The 2015 earthquake.
Yeah.
Was this area heavily impacted
Yeah,
because you are on this hill?
I tell you about the 2015 earthquake. That was
Okay.
very devastating, you know. That was
devastating.
very massive. You
Massive.
Know? And then all houses were damaged. They were fallen down. And many people were killed by
The landslide,
by the landslides and by
Yep.
the stone and brick.
the stone and brick that came
yeah,
down on
yeah,
top of them.
Yeah, because of that they were
Right.
killed. Some of our students also were killed
Right.
by that earthquake.
So
you know.
the school that was there was destroyed.
Yeah, this school was completely destroyed.
Okay, now-
completely.
When this school was rebuilt, was it designed stronger than the one before to withstand an earthquake?
Yeah, earthquake.
Okay.
Now at that time, you know, we took our students here.
Which is pretty quick. That's that you guys bounce back fast.
Yeah, after
Very
2
fast.
years, after 2
Just
years.
2 years here.
Yeah, yeah.
I see. Because I know these concrete buildings are going to they're going to withstand much better than what you had
Much
before.
better. It is
So
much
that's what you
better.
construct, right?
Yeah.
So this is owned by the school.
This is owned by this.
The whole property right here.
Then that ground also.
Okay.
This is our school's property, and then that orphanage home is that. Let's see, that one. We will go there.
Okay,
We
great.
go there.
All right.
That is orphanage home, and then altogether this year we have 32 children.
That's the orphanage.
Yeah, let's go there.
Right there. So we're going to go there. And this is just a local
This is
family
just
that
the
lives,
local people,
and the
then
children will go to school, the
their-
little ones.
Their
Okay.
children go to our school.
Oh, wonderful.
They are, you know.
What a loving feeling I get here. And so these children who do not have parents have these families here, and they're supportive, and they all play together, and it's nice. There's no issues with the children that are orphans integrating with the local. Everybody loves them. Oh, that's wonderful. Community will always support. I've been told that if a person is homeless or they don't have any food, that the community comes out and gives them plates of food
Surely.
and give them blankets and
Suppose I have birthday today. If suppose
Mm-hmm.
I have birthday, and on that occasion of my birthday, I'll provide some food to this home. We are also asking other people to support us. You know that from our one source we cannot manage everything.
So you let me know if we can start thinking about how some of the students, this could be part of the service learning, that they could come in and either play sports with the children after school, do something with them, help out. So there are mothers in the home here that take care of the orphans. Okay.
So
Hi, namaste.
So,
Namaste.
okay.
This is going to be the new
this
orphanage
is
home.
the new orphanage.
Right.
We will shift those children here after some years when it is complete, and then we will take them here.
Okay, so are you lacking some funding to complete it? You're waiting for some more money? What?
So actually, we are collecting fund,
A collecting pond.
But I think we are just in the process of collecting fund, and our local government is also supporting this one.
Full right now.
It's very difficult for us to to use the water, and that's why we have collected water. And we use it in need.
Oh, how do you collect the water here? I see. This is the system right here.
And then later we prepare a separate some garden.
Okay.
Some other things.
So the garden could be
there.
right here. What about the back side of this? Is it?
Also we have some land.
You have some, and it doesn't just drop straight off.
Enough land here.
Okay, I understand. Okay, wonderful. It's like I would say in the U.S. it's like a national forest, a state forest, where everybody gets to come and use the land. It cannot be sold, which is great. Okay, so Mr. Punya was telling me that many of the students who live over here, that's the hour that they're going to have to walk all the way to the school. So, quite a distance. Hi, namaste. Good to see you. Hi. I met him at the wedding. Yeah, we're at the wedding, the beautiful.
So I think you have already met him.
I have, yes.
He is one of my teachers, and he taught me everything when I was very young, and now he is the chairperson of ward. He is the elected representative of the ward of this municipality.
That's exactly what I remember being told, and it's such an honor to see you again. Yeah. And how beautiful is that? So, but he's retired now,
he's
right?
Retired.
Yes.
He was also the teacher.
How old is he retired?
Maybe when the people reach age 60.
Okay, 60.
He or she will be retired in our nation.
So we're 65, so it's very close.
In the US,
yes,
65.
65. But he doesn't look a day over 50.
Yeah, really. That is my home,
Okay.
From there, I regularly come to the school and I go back. That bus goes to the Kathmandu.
They go through Kathmandu.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
If you go in that bus, and that will take you within 3 or 3.5 hours
to Kathmandu. Yeah. But it's a very long bus ride.
Very long bus. I think using car here in Nepal is little bit expensive.
It's very, yeah.
This is common in the US. I also felt there when I was there.
Okay.
But this is not common in our Nepal.
Not in Nepal, okay. So we're walking to the local community center, which is this white building. Okay, we've come upon the community center with some community men. Namaste. Nice to meet you too. Very good English.
He's one of the stakeholders
look how happy he is.
community building.
Yes.
And then
nice to meet you. A journalist. Yeah. You're a journalist.
Yeah.
Wow. So we have a lot in common. We like journaling.
Radio. He speaks in the radio.
Oh, you're on the radio. Yeah. How wonderful. Maybe someday you'll interview me on your radio. Would that be lovely? Yes.
Person from England, his name is Luke Taylor.
I
was in connection with him, and then he supported some money
from the UK.
From the UK.
Oh, I'm going to take a picture of it there.
Big health center, this is just for primary case, If people primarily need some medicine, they just come over
basic.
Here, and they basic. Just
yeah.
basic.
Kind of like our,
we meet
a little bit like urgent care, but not as sophisticated as urgent care, but I think everybody gets what I mean. Urban Health Service Center.
The name of this area is called Melchor.
What if there's an emergency in the community and somebody needs help after 5 p.m.?
After 5, we go to Chautara.
The big hospital that I saw. Yeah, and I can see it from where I'm staying. Okay.
Through the use of the ambulance or through the use of the Uber or car,
Yes.
And then we just go there.
So someone will come and pick them up in a vehicle if they're really sick.
Yeah, namaste.
Namaste. So we have somebody here.
She's
providing help. She has a wound on her arm.
Yeah, wonderful. She's putting the implant.
An implant for birth to make sure she doesn't get pregnant.
Yeah.
That is amazing that you have birth control like that. That's fantastic. It gives women a choice, right? Yes, absolutely important. So just to clarify, I'm saying to the folks here as I'm filming this, Chautara this is the district. We're in the district of it. So.
Spend their leisure time by watching television or by taking some food.
Oh, it's a community center for the elderly. They don't actually live there. They're going to just be able to watch some movies and have. I think that's very cool.
And at 5 they go back to their home.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Maybe someday I'll be there.
So just
Okay. So your home is down there.
down, just straight from here.
Okay.
You know the road is off. You know.
Oh, I see the dirt road.
Yeah, road, and then just below the road, we find. You may find my home there.
So sweet. The gorgeous outfits they're wearing. Oh my gosh, it just crept up on me. Here we are back at the school. So that was amazing. We just did a big circle. I love it.